Getting closer. I mean, come on, if this is all I gotta do to save hundreds of dollars. Hang on, bud. I'm coming. Alright guys, yesterday we uploaded, well I guess this morning, I didn't go to bed until about 5:30. It's uploading our first YouTube video. It's one of those things where you kind of just got to commit to it and you just send, you know? But especially when you want to do as many as we want to do. So anyways, I just thought I'd let you know I want to do a drawing of what it's going to look like out there. And unfortunately, it's hard to shoot with my camera straight down. So I'm going to build a dolly for my camera. I've got some wood here. You can see I got some stuff for the garden out back. I don't know if you can see it, but it's a little sneak peek of what's coming. Anyways, we're going to build this dolly, so I'll set you guys up and we'll get started. Alright, I just got to move a couple things around here before we get started. I got something in mind which I want to do, and it's kind of make a dolly that is a little bit adjustable. It's going to be hard to get in the camera here, but you can see here I got this old chair bottom. You'll probably find this on the side of the road anywhere. I got a scrap block of wood. And I got a 2x4 over here. And that's basically all we need, and some screws that we're going to hopefully make something useful out of. So I've got this 2x4. I didn't really want to rip any other of the woods that I have down here, this hardwood, so I'm going to use this clean 2x4. And what I want to do is I want to make sure, first of all, that I don't waste any wood, because I don't have a lot of it here. But also that I'm at an appropriate height so that when I'm above a table, I can bring my camera in and it'll be facing down. Alright? So I'm going to actually double up on the 2x4s because I want to be able to adjust that boom, I guess it is. And, what do you get? You gonna go outside? Huh? So like I was saying, we're gonna just make this high enough so that it's not too high above the table. I mean, we don't want to have to zoom all the way in, right? So I'm thinking like maybe right about there. That's probably a good enough height. And if I need to angle the boom a little bit to get a better height, then I can do that. This square is actually great, not for just keeping that line, but also for when I'm running my saw, I can keep that square straight and keep my saw along the edge there. You can see that? So that's what I'll be doing to keep that nice straight edge. Even with a straight line, sometimes you're like, oh, you know, you're all over the place trying to keep either in the middle and the outside of the lines. So it's good to have just this little square, and that'll keep you nice and flush and straight on all your cuts. I had that dolly all set up. I could be wheeling you guys around. You could be checking everything out. But until then. Alright. Always looking for something. That's why I got these overalls. Now I can put my pen in here. Look at that. It's beautiful. I want to zip up a lunch in the chest here. It's great. Maybe a couple of tater tots. Alright. Now, because I just drew this line and I had the wood butted up. So that, and flush to the end so that I could get a nice straight line at the same. Now instead of cutting on the outside or even on the center of the line, you want to kind of just take that whole line off with your blade, because you know that the wood is right at the very edge of where you made that line. So we're going to try and take that whole line off. And you can see as soon as you start cutting whether or not you're too far. I'm just a little bit too far on the inside. Now, that's pretty perfect. I have to admit. I do love when it's perfect. Now, because I got this just cruising around in the house, I mean, I don't really have to worry about what it looks like too much, but I don't want to make it look a little nice. So I'm going to cut that end off. Or at least I'm going to try because, oof, you know, is it worth it? I don't even know. This is a thick piece of wood. My blade didn't even go through all the way through last time, so do I have a handsaw? I'm sure I do. Yeah, let's give it a try. I think I can. Alright, I know I got a saw somewhere here. I think it's in here. Yes, indeed. There she be. They say, let the saw do the work, right? We're going to be reefing on it. We're just going to let the saw do the work. Back drag here to finish this off. Sometimes that's the easiest way. Oh, there we go. Good thing that paper's going in the ground. There we go, that looks a little bit nicer. You know, I'm gonna go as far as just taking some edges off here. It feels much better. You know, it's sharp, you get a nice splinter on the edge here. You take this off, you don't have to worry about none of that. Gives it a nice clean edge. If I wanted to, I could do it up real nice, but ain't nobody got time for that. Here on this edge, I think. That's nice. I like that. I love a good solid piece. Man, that is heavy. Beautiful. Gosh, I almost don't want to put it on there, but gotta do what you gotta do. I've got some holes here that you can see. Those center ones will fit in the board, but the other ones, are a little bit, I don't know if you can see, let's see. Yeah, it goes over there, and then that one's not even gonna connect. So I'm gonna use the middle ones. I'm using the middle ones, but there's no middle one back here. And if I'd had to, I'd have to go something like this, kind of like on an angle. That's no good. So I'm gonna find a middle bit, and I'm gonna drill a hole right there in the center, and then we'll be nice and sturdy. Can see that or not. Look at that little cluster of shavings. What do you even do with something like that? Just wiped it into this rag. I'm just gonna have to throw it out afterwards, I guess. There we go. Easy squeezy, lemons peasy. Getting closer. I mean, come on, if this is all I gotta do to save hundreds of dollars, are you all with me still? Yep. Alright, let's have a little look-see at what I hooked up here. 1, 2 holes. Distributed here. All is well. Alright, I'm going to get those few in there first. I think I'll pre-drill them. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to drill bigger holes here into the metal, but that's alright. Perfect. Alright, now that we got that all ready to go, what we need to actually do is drill. Yes. Yeah, we must do this first. We got to attach the wood to the thing, the dolly. I like to put them through a little bit so that when I put my 2x4 down on top, it'll just rest and settle in there nicely when I hammer it down a bit, as you'll see. You see it's kind of got these spikes now sticking out of there, so when I put my 2x4 on there, it's going to be stuck in place for at least a little bit. Gotcha. Always use the right tool for the job. Wood is so hard. I gotta sink these a little bit so I can get some length out of them. So there you go, you can see I sunk it a little bit more, give it a little bit more depth. Hopefully screw in a bit better. It was not holding, that's for sure.